Let's see, can you hear me now? Yeah, Shay, can you hear me now? Well, here we go. Alright, graphics volume 1. Yeah! Okay, that's what I thought. I seem to have forgotten to disable... I forgot to unmute my mic again. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that. But now I got probably 40 minutes of content that is nothing but muted. So I'm gonna have to make my announcement again about what's happening with YouTube. So I'll go ahead and do that when I reach my 1 hour mark. And we'll go ahead and do it, and I'll go ahead and do it then. But until then, I'd just like to oh boy. Alright, platform news. Today, Grapple, a company well known for their role in an early PC industry and more recently for their portable music player, the Gearbod, have announced that they will soon release a powerful new mobile phone. The phone has a touchscreen and sports a surprisingly powerful CPU. The integrated graphics chipset should allow the phone to run games, and since the phone comes with its own application delivery platform, it could become a great device for mobile games. The Gerb phone will be available in the coming months. Yeah, when I first heard that the iPhone was going to be doing that, I was not impressed. I always figured that a phone should only be used to make telephone calls. But now they're making video games on them. What a waste of money, in my opinion. That is, but yet it's proven very appealing to everyone, and now there's a market out there for it. So I will not argue with the statistics. Okay, making more contract work. The Play System 2 is no longer supported. And I'm already making good money. Alright, there is a clear trend towards strategy games recently. Heck yes! Let's go ahead and stop contract work right now and develop let's develop a new game for strategy. And you're going to be sci-fi for everyone on the Blizzard engine for my PC as usual. And you're going to be called Galaxy Hoppin'. Actually, I have a better name. Starfighter. Named after one of my favorite movies that actually made an in-movie... Yeah, this game is a lot of fun, Shay. Believe it or not, I've actually put in well over 500 hours into this game over the years. I'm like, wow. I play this game too much. It's that much fun. So, Greenheart Games, well done. Alright, we had 176,775 people visiting our booth this year. We didn't make it to the top 100 booths this year, but once we gain more fans, I'm sure we will. Well, now at this point, I'm capable of actually affording the biggest booth out there. Problem is, it's going to kill my funds quite a bit at this point. So I may upgrade to the medium booths. Alright, this is Curtin Gillen from Gamers. I got word that Cliffhanger Games is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information on your current game project and do an interview? But yes, I would. Many of our readers are curious about what decisions go into making a video game and how companies prioritize development areas. Your new game is a sci-fi strategy game. Can you tell us whether such a game would usually receive more focus on dialogue or on artificial intelligence? I would say more on artificial intelligence because it's a strategy game. It's supposed to make you think. Oh, that reminds me. Marketing! Let's do a large campaign this time. In a recent interview, Cliffhanger Games, we discussed their upcoming strategy, sci-fi strategy game, and asked the company founder Cliffmaster how different development areas are prioritized. In the interview, Cliffmaster said that artificial intelligence is of particular importance for such a game, and it seems that other industry professionals agree with this. Every game development project has limited resources, so it's very important to use the time most effectively. Indeed. Bring you down, because that's definitely a -2, and this one's definitely a +2, and the other one's a definite +3. Oh, send you guys on vacation. I don't want you guys getting hurt. Bring you down a little bit, bring you down considerably, but right about there. Alright, Lunar the Silver Star is now off the market. It sold 233,945 units, generating $1,637,677 in sales. As you notice, they don't have a currency sign at the end, so this could be So this is in context to putting your country, your native country's currency at the end. So you could use whatever you want. Or you can make up your own currency, which is great. Alright, virtual economy has now been unlocked. Alright, let's see how Starfighter did. Strategy games work well on PC. Nice experience, indeed. Shows potential. And good game. Okay, not as good as I wanted, but not bad. Well, let's see what research we can do now. Still can't do 2D graphics yet. I really need it! So, contract work! And you got 3 weeks to get this out of the way. Futuristic application. Not gonna get it. Not gonna get it. Alright. We should try to focus our entire team on the development of a game. Interesting. Unfortunately, the deadline is here. Penalty of 26K. Yep. Try that again. Definitely going to be enjoying this. So. Alright, we took care of that. Doing the spreadsheet software. More contract work. Thank you, Eric. Our techie is done well. Oh boy, it reset. Must have, actually. Oh well. I could use it. Alrighty, here we go. Boss, a small number of dedicated fans have asked that we release the source code for one of our older game engines, Mudslide. Doing so would surely satisfy these fans, but given that we worked hard on the engine, we could also sell licenses for it and make some money. Alternatively, we could just simply refuse the request completely. What would you like to do? I'd give it away. We could afford to lose it, and it's that old. Boss, our recent decision to give away our engine, Mudslide, was met with outstanding responses from the fans. Overall, we gained 6.3k fans, and it cost us 2.3k dollars. I'm not too concerned. 2.3k dollars out of 7.4 million. That is not too bad at all. That is not bad at all. Yeah, you barely felt it. All right. Here we go. Finishing that contract, we're good. Doing so again. Alright, excellent work. And contracts are done. Let's see, research. 2D graphics version 4. Yes! Give me! Alrighty. Now let's do a sequel. And we're gonna do Basements and Titans. Basements and Titans 2. The Blizzard, and I'm gonna put it, as usual, put you on the PC. Yeah, and sooner or later, I am going to be able to do multi-platform. That should help raise the market a bit. There we go. Come on. Yeah, let's go with a large booth this year. Oh boy, that hurt. I hope I can make the money back. Here we go. Go on vacation, Rachel. Here we go, and the gaming convention. Let's see how we do. 500,000? 535,064. Yay! We did not make the top 100 booths this year. Dang! Even with such a big booth. Oh well. As always, next year. And here comes our game review. Let's see how we did. Fantasy and adventure is a great combination. Could have been better. Ooh, ouch. Average sequel. Nice experience. So about average. Shoot. We need more information. We also need to do some contract work. Once I'm finished, that is. Anywho, today Grapple, the company responsible for the massively successful GUR phone, has announced their plans to release a tablet device called the GUR Pod. The tablet devices are not a new idea in the computing industry, but earlier attempts never seemed to take off. Many expect the GUR Pod to do very well. I'm sure. Alright, our post-release analysis of Basements and Titans 2 is complete, and we got the following results. Dialogue seems to be very important for these types of games. Okay, well, I'm gonna save at the moment, and I'm gonna have to take a slight pause here for a moment to give out my announcement again, because apparently my mic was muted. So, let me readjust my sitting arrangement for now, and let's get serious for a minute. In fact, I'm gonna get super serious, and gonna transform my webcam to this. I'm gonna and also to turn off certain things as well. Let's see here. Turn off my alert box. Turn off my event list. Jar, as well as the viewer count and the follower goal. Now, let's see here. Now, that being said, I got something important to announce. Anyway, as most of you may already know, that YouTube has filed a settlement with the FTC, or the Federal Trade Commission, over a lawsuit the FTC made over YouTube in violation of the COPPA law, which is the Child's Online Privacy Protection Agency. That law was specifically designed to protect children online from protect their personal information from predators, as well as from scammers as well, who are trying to take their identities. This can go on and on and on, and all I can say is this. YouTube is a platform that was meant for people who are ages 13 and older. If you're under 13 and you were using YouTube, you have to have parental consent, and you have to use their account. But apparently a lot of parents were allowing this, and a lot of children were watching a lot of content on YouTube, and YouTube was collecting data on them. Now, they were collecting this data so that they could get the advertisers on their side. And they went and bragged about it to these advertisers, stating that YouTube is the #1 platform for kids ages 2 through 12 on a general basis. That is actually against their actual terms of service. They are not supposed to be advertising for children under the age of 13. The FTC found out about it from a bunch of advocacy groups that complained about it, and won their case. As a result, YouTube had to pay $170 million in fines. Now they are being forced by the FTC to tell their content creators that the content that they are creating has to comply with COPPA by stating, is your content directed towards children, yes or no? A lot of content that I have seen myself is meant for either a general audience, which is for adults, teenagers, children, doesn't matter. Everybody. This is everybody. Or they are for a mature audience for people like me, who are over the age of 18. Or by ESRB standards, and as well as the Motion Picture Association of America, you have to be 17 years old to view restricted, rated R, or immature content. Depending on your country's laws as well, this age group varies. But the general rule of thumb is that you have to be 13 or older to watch content on YouTube. But now that YouTube is telling their content creators whether or not they are being made for kids or not. And if you are making content directed to kids, you're gonna lose the ability to leave commentary on such videos. You're gonna lose notifications for those videos. You're gonna lose playlists for those videos. You're not gonna collect revenue. You're gonna lose revenue up to 90% of what you would normally make on YouTube through ad revenue. There are a few things that I've already overlooked as well, but there will be links in my YouTube archive underneath this video specifically that will lead you directly to the COPPA law, to the FTC's press conference that they did back in September, as well as to a petition you could sign to help protect content creators, as well as a link to the FTC to leave for comment. You've got until the 9th of December to leave a comment. And I urge people to leave their comment. But be professional and be nice about it. You're not going to be taken seriously if you go to their website and comment and rant, vent, or troll them. Do not troll them. They will ignore you. This is a government agency that you're replying to. You must be professional about it. I've already left my comment already. And it's a very lengthy word and wordy comment, but it is stating that I am on their side when it comes to enforcing the COPPA policy on YouTube. They screwed up. They needed to take the punishment. That's fine. That's the law. However, YouTube is not being monitored carefully enough to help comply with this law. Because of this, YouTube is not giving us an option to whether or not our content is made for a general audience at all. As far as they're concerned, if you're towards a general audience, you might as well be making them for kids. That's not true, YouTube. That is not true. General content does not necessarily mean kids are definitely involved. They can be, yes, but they are also being supervised by their parent or a legal guardian, or someone of a mature age that is there as a babysitter. And by mature age, I'm going by your terminology of a mature content, of a mature level age of 13. A teenager or older. You gotta give us that option, YouTube, because just having it for mature audiences or directly for kids is not enough. It is too simple. And the COPPA of laws, as it states right now, the guidelines you are giving us is too unconstitutionally vague. By that I mean it is difficult for even lawyers to interpret it with consistency. And when I say consistency, I mean lawyer after lawyer after lawyer after lawyer is going to agree on this and that. It is not concise. It is not clear enough. And I urge the FTC to really strongly enforce every section of their COPPA law, which also includes paragraph 16 CFR, paragraph 312, section 312.2, where it clearly states that if you are making content for a general audience, you don't have to comply. YouTube overlooked that section. That's a problem. Because there's a lot of people out there, especially me, who's going to be making gaming content that is aimed towards either a general audience or a mature audience. They are never intending for children at all. Now, even I swear from time to time while I'm in the middle of a rant. This is a problem. This is a very serious problem, and it must be addressed. So if you're on my side, as well as the side of all these content creators on YouTube, I urge you, go to the website of the FTC, leave a comment, leave a professional comment on why you think YouTube needs to be better controlled over this. Needs to have a more concise and clear mechanism. There is still time. Go to the petition. Go to the link below and sign that petition. You've got till the 9th of December before they decide to go into action. Because as of January 1st, 2020, a little over a month from now, they're going to be doing a platform-wide sweep of YouTube and going to get rid of content that are in direct violation of COPPA knowingly. In my opinion, there is content on YouTube that is in direct violation of COPPA. They must either change immediately or they will be removed or fined or both. Hell, go a step further and do a lawsuit as well. But here's the thing. For every violation there is, you're going to be paying up to, but not fixed, but it's up to $42,350 in fines per video. Per video! There is a lot of content creators out there that's got thousands of videos on there. If all of them get flagged, the entire channel can get flagged as well. That would be a potentially hundreds of millions of dollars just in lawsuit settlements for each violation. And these content is meant for mature audiences only, or for general audiences only. A lot of YouTubers who are making money on this are going to be out of luck. They're going to be out of business. They're going to be broke. They're going to be destroyed. And they're going to possibly end up in jail just to make up for the fines. And these are good people. These are very good people. They are family people too. They don't deserve this. They really don't. Because they're not collecting data on their audience other than commentaries for their next content. What the people want to see. But they're not collecting data for just so they can advertise. That is on YouTube. That is on YouTube. And YouTube does not share this data with them. They share the data of what their age groups are, but they do not add the 12 and under column because, as per the terms of service policy, that is not allowed. Well, now they're going to be forced to add that now. They're going to be forced to revise their terms of service now. This is a problem. Now, I gotta take a break anyway because this was a long freaking rant. So, I'll see you in a few minutes. Hello everyone, the great Cliffmaster is back and finally calmed down a little bit. And if you're wondering from my rant from a few minutes ago, just keep in mind, I am not a lawyer and I never said I was one either. But I have done some research into the matter and I'm kind of concerned for the future of YouTube as well. Even though I am on the FTC side, I don't want YouTube to go away either. But I do want YouTube to take this more seriously. Instead of trying to make money, what good is making money if you don't follow the law? Honestly. It is more expensive to break the law than it is to follow it. So, don't overlook even a slight bit at all. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. You're going to be destroying your own careers as well as the careers of all these content creators if you deceive them. And from the looks of it, this is an unintentional deception. But a deception nevertheless. And the FTC is not going to like it. And for those of you who are thinking, oh, you don't understand the power of you. Yeah, I actually do. But you also need to understand the power of the government. Oh, they're not going to do anything. Want to bet? I worked for the government. You see this shirt right here? I was United States Army. I don't wear this shirt for to show support. I was Army. This was Army issued. I am not joking. They will enforce their policies wherever they find them. This is not a laughing matter. This is 100% dead serious. And if you're still saying they're still not going to do anything, well then you just set yourself up for failure. Don't set yourself up for failure. You need to be prepared. Well, I'm also too big to even be because you're so big, you'll be the first targeted. I promise you, because you're so well known. Well, majority of my content is for mature content anyway. If kids are watching my shows, shame on them. I agree. I am with you on that. But that doesn't change the fact that they have. And the FTC is going to take notice. Now, if they're smart, they would watch your videos as well. As soon as they have enough data for each video to clearly show that you are not directing kids at all, then you're in the clear. I'm talking about everyone else who are knowingly trying to attract kids and showing such mature content in the process. That is wrong. That kind of content should not be on YouTube. And if you're going, well, there is a platform called YouTube Kids that they can just go to. Yeah, and they should have. But they didn't. And and parents have also completely overlooked it too. You see the complications of this? This is big. This is well above our heads. And when you got lawyers disagreeing on what is considered child made for kids, yeah, you got to revise the law. You have to at least make it more concise. But the thing is, most laws these days are not being interpreted for kid-friendly content anyway. They don't know what's kid-friendly. They don't know. And they don't care. They say, and they can go to the default, well, we want to protect kids. To which I have to ask, whose kids? I hope your kids. Because if you've got your kids in mind, fine. You're good. But if you don't have kids, whose kids are you talking about? Your family's? Ooh. Boss, it's way too hot in our office and the heat is starting to impact our work. I've researched and found an air conditioner which would be perfect for us. It costs $90K. Should we order it? Yes! Nice. AC. I really do apologize for being so serious about this. I better just let it go for now and get back to my streaming. Beautiful AC. Alright, research. Dialogue tree. Research. New topic. Let's get these topics out of the way as soon as we get... Ooh, movie. Military! I love military games! Though I don't have a particular interest in first-person shooter games, but I love military games altogether. Oh, vacation time! Let's see here. Yeah, let's see if we can try to get these content out of the way. Let's see here. Movies and disasters. Nice. What kind of game? What kind of game does natural disasters though? I wonder. Aside from like Sim City, and those are just simulators. All right, time to create a new game for the mature audience. Let's see. It reminds me, what was my last genre? Fantasy adventure, so we could go back to strategy. Or RPG. Oh, let's do some contract work instead. It's nice to see that our contracts are set now. Get those out of the way. Out of the way! Alright, platform news. Today, Murkoff has announced their very own tablet device to combat the massive market share of Grapple's GurPod device. The M-Pad features a sophisticated cover that comes with an integrated ultra-thin keyboard. The tablet itself has a widescreen display and an integrated stand. The M-Pad seems to be a combination of traditional notebook and a tablet, and promises to shake up the market. The new product will be on the market early next year. Yeah! Uh-oh. Come on, can we finish this up? Ah. You might as well go on vacation, you two. While we finish up the rest of these contracts. Alright. The platform news. Nintendo has revealed their bid in the next generation consoles to be called the Wii. The new console features a controller with an integrated display. This is said to make local multiplayer games much more interesting by giving each player a unique screen. Nintendo has always been the forefront of innovation, and this console seems once again to be a brave move. The Wii is said to be available later next year. Yeah, to me that is nothing more than the Wii upgrade. Wii 2.0, which is exactly what it sounds like. Alright, they're back, so let's finally get this last contract out of the way. Clean up database. Should one table really have 200 columns? Probably not. This will take some serious technical know-how. Alright, there is a clear trend towards casual games recently. Okay, that's not cool. I don't like casual games. Because they are bad for the PC. Oh well. That is what's trending and that's what's gonna matter. Alrighty, new game. Fantasy adventure. Adventure time. We're gonna call this one War of the Realms. There we go. Adventure time! Here we go! Hi, this is Julian Rickstall from Gamer Pro. I got word that Cliffhanger Games is working on a new game. Would you like to be? Will you be willing to share some information on your current game project and do an interview about it? Yep. Many of our readers are curious about what decisions go into making a video game and how companies prioritize development areas. Your new game is a fantasy adventure game. Can you tell us whether such a game would usually receive more focus on world design or on engine? World design! Thank you for your time. Alright. Today, the Impad by Murkonoff has been released. Yeah, the... Oh, in a recent interview, Cliffhanger game. Did they really misspell my company's name? Oh boy. Right. It's just pretty much saying that that companies agree with me. That's good. Because that was the intention. Excuse me. Alright, we already got security, we already got our AC, we got solar panels, and we've supported women. I think it's time that we also get a new employee eventually. We're gonna do magazines at this point. The bugs are cleared out. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Alrighty, what's new? Ah, Rachel just got a raise. Nice. So we got basic physics, safe to cloud, mod support, and minigames. Wonderful! Let's see how we did. Another disappointing. Meh. Did I screw up? I probably did. Yeah, I definitely screwed up. Dang it. Well, we better start making another game right away. Sci-fi strategy. I'm gonna call you. Yeah, what are we gonna call you? Dimensional Wars. The Dimensional Wars! There we go. Never thought I'd come up with such a weird-ass name. Alright, yeah. That's because I wasn't paying attention. I'm just skipping over that one, unfortunately. At least I was able to get some new information. The market really doesn't like it when we publish very similar games too close to each other. Yep. The Woo has been released, which is the Wii U. Alright, we're gonna go with a large booth this year. Here we go. Come on, come on. Alright, a boss, a number of dedicated fans are... Give it away. I need fans. I want fans. So we gained 3.8k fans. 3,800 fans, indeed. Nice. We got Dimensional Wars. Dum, 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 dum. Let's see how we did. 575,700. Not bad. But we're not, I don't think, nope, we did not make the top 100. That sucks. Oh well. Let's see how we did. And Jalen just got a raise. And achievements have been unlocked. Wonderful. Let's see how we did. I like it. Nice experience. Good game. And shows. They need training. We need train. But I also need to develop research points. So contract work time. Alright, War of the Realms came off the market. That was a flop. Oh boy. Well, no new insights. Fine by me. Would like a new engine eventually. Well, still got to get this contract work out of the way. So here we go. But seriously though, if you do like content that I make and you're watching on Twitch right now, feel free to click that follow button and so you can turn on notifications so that you can be informed when I upload. I upload every Monday through Friday nights from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And if you're watching this on YouTube after my stream is over, feel free to click that like and subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can get updates on when I get my videos uploaded, assuming that YouTube doesn't screw me over. And leave a comment in the section below and tell me your opinions on COPPA and on the FTC. But please, do not troll. You will be your trolling information will be deleted. And if I delete you and you still continue to troll, I will block you. You have been warned. I don't tolerate trolls on my channel. All trolls do is give themselves a bad name. Alright, we're gonna do an RPG. I wonder how vampires do. And we're gonna call the Masquerade. How is it that I didn't make that much money? Ooh, there's a hype going on right now. I did not expect that. A huge hype, too. Let's see how far this goes. Oh my god, it's climbing. Alright, you guys go on vacation. Rachel and I will be cleaning up our books here while you're gone. And we're done. It's a new combo, too. Oh, and Eric is going to get a raise. He wants 53,000 now. And special training has been unlocked for him, because he's now level 5. Your first reviews of the Masquerade came in. Let's see how we did. Uh-oh. Ah, played it for days. Achieved a great balance between technology and design. Can't wait for the sequel. Ooh, this is a massive success. One of the best. I'm the best around. No one's going to keep me down. Alrighty. I think we got enough here to do some serious training. Let's see how we did. Let's see. Artificial intelligence seems to not be very important. Alrighty. Well, let's do some training. What's the innovation challenge anyway? But you are going to the Code Jam. You are going to the Pixel Cup. And you are going to time trials. You're going to be my speedster. Yeah, that'll be funny that these men are outraced by a woman. Not to be sexist or anything, and I'm not. It's just I find it hilarious that it does happen, and men are hurt so personally by that. I personally don't care. I look for, because if you can outrun anybody, that's good on you. I don't care what your gender is in the real world. Then again, why did I make such a comment? I'm overthinking it, never mind. Ugh. Man, I just have so much on my mind thanks to the FTC and COPPA and this stupid lawsuit that YouTube was dumb enough to lose. Oh wait, they didn't lose, they settled. You might as well give up. Because to me, that is no different. But my guess is that if they had continued on, they would have lost even more money should they lose the lawsuit. And the information was damning, I'll give them that. So, yeah, they were forced to settle. But now that they're throwing us, content creators, under the bus, whew. Well, it's too bad that I don't make any money on YouTube. What are you gonna do? Ban me for good? Because I don't make money? Because if that's the truth, because if that happens, I do have a backup plan, but I don't want to implement that. Out of nowhere, a new company called the Kick It has kicked up a new media storm by successfully crowdfunding the development of a new gaming console in just 8 hours. The console, dubbed Oya, uses similar technology as modern phones and tablets and delivers games exclusively via its own online store. The Oya is a cube-shaped console and much smaller than most gamepads, but the shape isn't the only thing that is small, as the developer states that the price tag of the Ouya will be under $100. I know it says credits, but I've already kept saying dollars anyway. So the Kick also stated that every game of the Ouya will offer a free demo. The Ouya will be available later next year. Truth be told, that was never a really good successful there. Welcome my viewers to the stream. Please feel free to follow me so you can get and click that notification button so you can be notified when I stream. Schedule is in the description below, and I stream every Monday through Friday nights between Gabriel Diaz. The name of your company is very Well, I wasn't trying to go for optimistic, but thanks for the compliment. Cliffhanger Games. Or was that sarcasm right there? Either way, thanks. I wasn't aiming for the optimism, but it does help. Cliffhanger Games was kind of a name that I came up with a long time ago, and it just kind of stuck with me. So let's make another sci-fi. No. Let's go with this one. Space! Well, thank you very much for that compliment. I am very good at sarcasm myself. Yeah, feel free to click that follow button if you like my content. And also, watch the video from earlier. Watch this video earlier because I did make an announcement that every content creator needs to know. So anyway, what should I name this space game? Let's see. Soul Walker. Alrighty, well, thank you, Gabriel Diaz, for the follow. Also feel free to hit that notification button whenever I stream again. I will stream again tomorrow night, and we'll be doing my Knights of the Old Republic playthrough. Unfortunately, due to some technical difficulties I've had in the last couple weeks, I had to start that whole playthrough over again. It corrupted my file, but I will be maintaining the route I was going. I'll be joining the dark side of the Force, and this is the voice I'll be going with. Kind of a rip-off of Emperor Palpatine. I tend to lean towards the dark side lately these days, but when I was a kid, I was following the light side, and I normally follow the light side, but being for my first playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic publicly, I decided to do something fun and different, which was go to the dark side. Because a long time ago, when I was still in the army, one of my battle buddies was playing one of my games. Can't see anything. Okay, hold on one second. Let's empty out and you sure you don't see anything? Try refreshing your page. It may have crashed on you. Because it looks like my Streamlabs is doing just fine. Yeah, try to refresh your page and come on in. For all you who are currently watching right now, thank you for just showing up. If you like the content I am making, feel free to click that follow button. I'd like to meet my goal of 50 before my birthday. Now, I know it says 20, but in truth, I actually have 8. As of right now. I was doing some testing earlier, and I haven't reset the goal, but I will. That being said, let's finish up this Soul Walker and release our new space game. That never gets old. That really never gets old. I love Tim Curry. That crazy old bastard. If I recall correctly, didn't he pass away some time ago? If he's still alive, please let me know. Oh, looks like I got 3D graphics version 1 is now at level 5. Wonderful! So I now get full motion video, voiceover, simple body language, and surround sound now unlocked. Okay. Well, they're definitely got to do some training eventually. Anyway, let's see how we did on Soul Walker. Uh-oh. Dang it! Great game, though. Space and strategy is a great combination. Yes, space! Best of its kind. All right, I got a 10. And another 10. Truly great. One of my best games yet. Definitely gonna do some research on that one. And these guys need training. So, Code Jam for you. Pixel Cup for you. And you are definitely going towards the time trials. And I'm going to be heading to the Space Jam. Anyway, welcome to the Space Jam. That was one of my favorite sports movies there as well, because it did combine cartoons with it, and it was meant. That is an example of a show that was an example of a movie whose direct intended audience was children. Take notes. Take notes, YouTube. Alright, everyone's getting trained, and I think I can afford to... Okay, when I started playing Soul Walker, I had no idea what I was in for. I had rarely seen such responsive game controls. A true joy to play. 2 Cliffhanger games. Keep the hits coming, please. Tom Mott Center. Will do. Now I'm gonna hire someone. And this one's not gonna focus on any pre-filtered applicants at all. But it's gonna be cheap as hell, because I want level 1 people. So I can train them up from scratch. Ricardo Robertson. Or Gabriel Griffin. Now, I could go with a level 3 guy. The problem is it's more expensive that way. That's why I go with level 1 bastards. There you go. And we're going to welcome him to the team. Oh, wow. And I'm still in the top. My game is still in the top 10. This is good news. Okay, we just got word that Soul Walker, which was recently released by Cliffhanger Games, has racked up over 500k in sales. We wonder how many more it will sell. I wonder too. We only got like 20 minutes left on the stream. So, again, I'd like to thank Gabriel Diaz for the follow. And feel free to join me tomorrow for my Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Now, there are a lot of people out there who are going to state that, oh, that's owned by Disney. They direct their content towards children. Knights of the Old Republic was actually made by LucasArts long before Disney ever made it, acquired them. So, and, be back in 1 second. I have a copy of the Xbox version right here. As you can see right here, it is rated T for teens. So, that is intended for teenagers and above. Any children who are watching my content that is 12 and under, you must leave immediately. You will get me in trouble. And I really do not like asking for age, so do keep your age to yourselves. Don't you agree, Gabriel? That is one way to avoid collecting data on children. Because that's what YouTube got in trouble for. Oh, shoot. These guys need to go on vacation. What was I thinking? Well, I do appreciate you giving me your consent by stating you're 14, so I appreciate that. There are people out there who will lie about their age. Oh, anyway, back to the game. Just as the industry seems to have silently accepted the slow demise of PC gaming as more and more games are primarily developed for consoles, there seems to be a resurgence of the PC market. New, powerful, and affordable hardware, a growing indie developer scene, and the rise of crowdfunded financing has meant a slew of new exciting projects hitting the PC market. It seems that the PC market will only grow stronger in the coming years. Hey, this is a hint that Steam has been unleashed in the game. For console lovers, this isn't bad news either, as many PC gamers are also ported to the most powerful consoles. Alrighty. The Xbox version of Twitch is 17+. Yep. Yeah, like a... But are you watching on the Xbox at the moment? Because as far as I'm concerned, if you're 13 and over, you're safe in my book. And I'm pretty sure you have consent from your parents. Am I right? Well, then you better be careful then, Gabriel. I'm not gonna rat you out at all, but that's on you. But what you've just pulled off right there is an example of why YouTube got in trouble in the first place. And YouTube took the data they collected from these kids and marketed it to advertisers. That is wrong. That was wrong, and they were bragging about it. And the FTC found out about it and made an example out of them. Which raises concerns. If YouTube gets hit pretty hard like this, who's next? Twitch? Mixer? I hope not! But I know the FTC is not going to be complete assholes over this. There is a statement in the COPPA stating that if you're intended for a general audience or a mature audience, and I just found out about this today, if your intended audience is meant for people 13 and over, or family-oriented content, which also includes adults, you should be fine. Indeed there, Gabriel. Hey, honestly, I don't care. I don't mind either. I'm too small to even make money on YouTube anyway. And technically speaking, I am safe, but they could still ban my videos. And I don't want that. How am I gonna end up turning this into a dream job? Right now, it's just a hobby that I truly, truly enjoy. But if it gets to the point where I can make money off of it, I will. But I will do this more for fun than I would for making a living. If I end up making a living out of it, then I make a living out of it. I'll be blessed. But there are people out there who are going to make a huge fuss about it and say that I'm collecting data for my advertising. First off, I don't collect data of any kind. I can't. I don't ethically do this. And yet, these platforms that I work with are going to be doing that. I won't stop them. I can't stop them. I don't have the power to do so. But if I'm going to be in trouble for my platform's faults, I'm going to raise real major concerns. And there are a lot of other content creators out there who are in worse water than I am because of the content they are making. But they have clearly specified that they are not making content for kids. They should be safe. But the FTC could still deem their videos as made for kids anyway, based on a few vague criteria. Which means the word of the content creators stated that they do not intend for kids means nothing. I say it means everything. It means everything because if they say they are intending it for kids, and a majority of their audience is teenagers and older, they're fine. They should be fine. Oh, even a small audience of kids makes little impact. Anyway, for all the newcomers, welcome to the stream. Alright, what was the game I made last? Oh yeah, strategy sci-fi. Man, I am notoriously bad at remembering this stuff when I'm on a rant. Especially when I'm on a rant. So let's make an adventure game. I've already done enough fantasy. What makes it good at... Space! Again! Let's do space again! And this one's gonna be... Galaxy Quest. Yes, I'm ripping off a movie now. Alrighty then. Well, there's about 12 minutes left to go, so let's go ahead and try the... Ooh. Yeah. This will help a little bit. Yeah, if you're liking the content I make anyway, outside of my political taboo, feel free to click that follow button and then click the notification button to be notified when I stream next. And if you're going to be watching this on YouTube, please click that subscription button and notification button and leave a comment in the comments below. And I'll be leaving a link in the description below to these websites about the FTC, a petition, as well as to the press conference release about what has been going on. Game Dev Tycoon and generic game titles. Yeah, I've done some research on Game Dev Tycoon, and the ESRB rates it as E for everyone. Am I gonna get in trouble for this because there's colorful bells? Because it's mainly a colorful game that is appealing to kids, as well as a few animations. I don't think so, because there are a lot of adults out there that play this game. I'm, for lack of a better word, addicted to this game because I've spent over 500 hours already on this. Let's see, our readers are curious about the design for a space adventure game. Can you tell us whether a game usually receives more focus on level design? Level design. I could be wrong this time. Yeah, let's see. But, alright. In the interview, Cliffhanger said that the level design is of particular importance for such a game, but it seems that other industry professionals disagree with that point, saying this. I should have known. Well, there's my proof right there. Oh, and dialogue gone. Since it is... Oh, wait. Everywhere. It's everywhere. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. It's not 3 negative. It's 3 positive. Good thing I caught that. Time to do some marketing. Small campaign. You go on vacation. And now that I got a full staff in this room, right, for the time being, but it's not a full staff in the game itself because I'm not far enough yet. But the next level, I should be able to allow myself to get 3 more employees if I so choose. But it is wiser to take it slow. Alright, platform news. For fans of the inbox, the long wait for an update to the console will soon be over, as Murkoff has announced that the inbox will be Inbox One will be available later this year. The new console is marketed as a unified entertainment platform and comes with a voice control and a camera which is always watching to enable gesture control. A camera which is always on is not the only controversial feature, as the new console seems to require internet access at least once a day to function properly, does not support previous in-box games, and seems to place restrictions on how games can be shared or resold. Yeah, that was a problem when they released that information. Clearly, Murkoff wants to push the current status quo and deliver a console for a new future of gaming, but we are not sure if players will share Murkoff's vision. It would have gone much better off if they left off the... Oh, wait. The Inbox One is out and you're still on the 3rd office? Well, yeah, because it hasn't unlocked for me yet, because I haven't made enough money. You got... In order to get to that office, you need 16 million. I haven't made that much yet. Alright, platform news. Just another Murkoff has announced the new bet in the upcoming console generation, Vonnie has announced that they will release their new long-awaited console, the PlayStation 4, later this year. The console seems to do everything that the PlayStation 3 did, only better. Unlike the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4 doesn't have an always online requirement and seems much more player-friendly. We think that there is hardly a risk of Vonnie fans being disappointed, but we will see how the new console will fare against its competitors. Yeah, I haven't been able to get to the other office anyway because I haven't made enough money yet. It's a slow process, but it's not the first time I've been through down this road. Because when I first started this playthrough, I started with a completely clean slate. Meaning I have no idea what is good and what's not, and I wasn't using the guide. And I don't want to use a guide. Some people out there view that as cheating, but as a professional gamer, as an unofficially professional gamer myself, I think reading a guide is mandatory. Missed opportunity to call Sony Pony. Actually, that's hilarious, Gabriel. That is hilarious, but they went with Vonnie anyway. Alright, let's see how Galaxy Quest did. Let's see. Quirky but good. Much like the movie. Alright, fun at stages. Alrighty, and not bad, but not good. And has seen better. Yeah, I've seen better movies too, but that was a good comedy movie too, but this was a game. Ooh, I love this look. The chroma keyboard. Alright, contract work time. And after I finish this contract work, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream after this. Alright, there's a clear trend towards adventure games. Alright, platform news. After a massive public backlash to the controversial features announced for the upcoming Xbox One, Microsoft has today published a letter outlining their change of plans. The Xbox One will no longer require a constant internet connection and will not place restrictions on how games are sold or shared. Clearly, the different and much more popular strategies of companies like Vonnie. Thank you, Mike Denmark 2, for the follow. Feel free to click that notification button so you can be notified when I start streaming again tomorrow for my Knights of the Old Republic playthrough. I'm going to be doing the dark side of the Force. I'm going to be creating a character for the dark side. Anyway, clearly the different and much more popular strategy of companies like Vonnie, as well as local players themselves, have been forced this change of direction. Much like FTC forced YouTube in their change of direction. Our post-release analysis of Galaxy Quest is complete, and we got the following results. Space and Adventure is an okay combination, and Story Quest seems to be... Okay, so that didn't work out as well as I intended. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish up these contracts, and I'm going to go call it a night for tonight. I'm getting too worked up over this COPPA issue with YouTube. I sure hope it doesn't spill over into Twitch, but I also hope that Twitch pays close attention to what's happening too, because once January 1st, 2020 comes about, it's going to be a big deal. Alrighty then. I'm going to go with a small booth again. Come on! Oh, dang it, I didn't make it, didn't pass on that contract. Oh well. Boss, I would like to stage an internal coding contest. I think we could learn a lot by doing this. As an incentive, we will need a prize for the winner, about $90,000. We agreed that the prize will go to charity. Should we do it? Yes! Great, we will start right away. This is a good one right here. I love this particular one. Alright, platform news. The Xbox One has been released. Let's see who wins first. And here's the gaming convention. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut my contract short for now. After this contest is complete, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. We did not make the top 100 booths. I did not expect to with such a small booth. Alright, here we go. Come on, come on. Alright, the contract failed. Of course it failed because I started a contest. Alright, who wins? Who's gonna win? I hope it's our techie guy. Oh, the new guy wins! Wonderful! Alright, thanks for agreeing to the coding contest. It was a big success. Ricardo Robertson won the contest and is lucky to distribute the prize of $90K to charity. We also have learned a lot in the process. Yes, we did. I'm going to go ahead and send you guys on vacation. I'm going to go ahead and save and call it a quits for now. Again, I'd like to thank Gabriel Diaz and Mike Denmark 2 for the follows. This has been the Great Cliff Master. Signing out for the night. Good journey, and I will see you into the next episode, hopefully. Bye-bye!